Yo, what up everybody, it's your boy Goose, and welcome to the channel. Now in this video, I want to start the series off with a Goose custom Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I've been wanting to do custom Yu-Gi-Oh cards for a long time, and I've been creating them for a hot minute, and so I'm like, you know what, let's make a video about it, and let's just like have a series, and let's see where it goes. So now before I start with all the cards, I'm going to start with some disclaimers. All the card art has been AI based by me, by different AI programs and stuff like that. But everything else, the effects, the text, the art, background, are done by me. Let us start with the card. Now let's go over some foundational facts. All Goose monsters except for one can attack directly. Level 4s and lower can summon a Goose monster, and level 5s and higher can apply their effects. Now we're going to start off with our Baby Goose. Baby Goose can summon a monster from the deck, and when it's summoned by a Goose monster effect, it can add a spell or trap card from the graveyard or deck to the hand. Now here we have Mr. Goose. Mr. Goose can specially summon a Goose monster from the hand, and if it's summoned by a Goose monster effect, you can draw an extra card. And as all the others, you can attack directly. Now on to the next one, we have Dr. Goose. And Dr. Goose can specially summon a Goose monster from the graveyard and can make all Goose monster you control attack and defense 2700 for the turn. Next we have Chef Goose. Now Chef Goose can specially summon a banished Goose monster and either burn your opponent or gain life points to the amount of Goose monsters you control. Now we have our level 5 and higher Goose monster. Now their effects only apply as quick effects after a Goose monster is summoned by a Goose monster effect, kind of like an Echo card. But for Gander here, his name becomes Goose, and one monster on the field's attack and defense become 2700. Now we have Thunder Goose. Essentially, Thunder Goose can pop a card on the field after a Goose monster is summoned by a Goose monster effect. Remember, this becomes like a quick effect. Next up, we have Cheerleader Goose. Now, Cheerleader Goose can negate a monster effect after a Goose monster is summoned by a Goose monster effect. Following that, we have Pom Pom Goose. Pom Pom Goose can negate one spell or trap card, essentially a quick effect. Next up, we have Detective Goose. Now, Detective Goose can negate any one summon, whether it's a normal summon or an inherent special summon. Next up, we have Wizard Goose. Now, Wizard Goose can prevent any Goose monster effect from being negated and can copy any level 5 or higher Goose monster effect and apply it again like a quick effect. This Goose monster is different because it can't attack directly, but when a monster is destroyed by battle card effects, you get to special summon it. It can negate a card effect, and it can be immune to card effects simply by banishing the card type from the graveyard. And it has 2700 attack points. Now we're on to the spells and trap cards. Now all spell and trap cards can only be activated if you have no cards in your extra deck, and at least one monster where their attack, defense, or both, or you can do 2700. Now Duck Duck Goose allows you to destroy cards on the field equal to the amount of Goose monsters you control. Next we have Flock of Geese. Flock of Geese technically protects your monsters from being destroyed by battle card effect, and you can banish it from the graveyard so it can be immune to card effects for that turn. The next trap card we have is Migrating Geese. Essentially, you special summon a level 4 or lower Goose monster, and you can apply any level 5 or higher Goose monster effect for that turn. You can banish it to do the same thing. That about does it for the deck. Now, there's no extra deck because I wanted to make this simple, but I hope you guys like it. Let me know what cards you enjoy. I plan on making more, and aside from that, I'm sending positive vibes and kindness to everyone and keep things PG. Positively Goose. Bye.